Who did War pick? Ryu, not even messing around with Jigs right now.
Yep. The Jigs is in the Pokeball. I really think it's silly that even with the portraits the way they are, you can appear on random sides of the stage. I think that could be a little weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is shout-outs to Iceman. Shout-outs to all the people watching today, local or otherwise, wherever you're from. Appreciate the views. And I know there were a lot of tournaments today. There was Qatar and among other things. So I'm sure a lot of people were busy watching that instead.
Thanks for checking us out, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Wayne. Wayne, can you move down? Thank you.
So this is
Yeah.
GSM AnD versus GSM War.
Oh boy. Ryu versus Korin. This is, in my opinion, well, this is probably a match that Ryu wins. As you may or may not have known, Zero did recently say in his best post-patch tier list that Ryu's #1.
Wow, interesting.
That being said, I'm sure he said it takes a lot of work to use this character. He's a very big proof of concept character because of all the tools he has, all the guaranteed combos he can get. So,
yeah, and in this matchup specifically, how many multi-hit moves does Korin even have? Like
none.
Exactly.
In the air, no.
Yeah, so this will both parts of the Shoyu connecting.
So yeah, it looks like Korin's Nair would hit twice, but it doesn't.
Yes, it hits on the front and the back, like not overlapping, right?
Yep, so the only multi-hit aerials that Korin has are up B and down air.
Yes, down air.
So the juggle game is pretty much non-existent unless baited. Oh, speaking of baited.
This is just Ryu things. You think you can get it on me?
Korin,
well, I'll punch you in the face.
Korin is so weird. She like mutters to herself when she dies.
Does she? What'd she say?
Oh, she's like, I screwed up or something. I don't know.
Get your next time.
Her character is just so dry though. It's like no personality whatsoever.
It's a build your own main character. That's why I like.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, even Robin has more personality than that.
You know what? You're right. I mean, I like Korin. She's definitely waifu material.
Shakunets.
Is that what the multi-hit one is called?
Yeah, he says Shakunets.
Shakunets.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know Netsu is like heat or burning, so something along those lines.
Oh, Andy.
Oh man.
Hitting the focus. With the
Drilled.
forward smash.
Drilled a hole right through his chest.
This is still doable by Andy, of course. Let's see if he can bring it back. War doing such a good job of... Oh, that's hard to see. War doing such a good job of...
Oh my goodness, did that hit him?
Just keeping A&D.
Heads were gonna roll. That's it.
That's it. That's the stock.
Yeah, well, as long as you hit, I believe, with like the first frame or so of true DP, you'll get the knockback that you want, the strong knockback. If you ever see it connect and it's not that strong, then it didn't hit early enough. And that usually happens when you hit with somebody that's in the air. Dude, this fan's been working out really well.
Yeah, it's hitting just this whole part really well.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought it.
Oh, that's yours.
Yes.
Good job, Bobby.
Want something done right? You gotta do it yourself. All right, so game 2. Let's see if AnD can play a little bit safer and just not get hit as much. Like that's really what it comes down to against Ryu. You just can't take damage, can't trade, and you can't get comboed.
I feel like a lot, me especially, I go into Ryu thinking I can punish
Wow,
something.
is that it? No.
But
no.
you cannot punish a lot of things Ryu does, because he'll just show you can right out of it.
War is really good at... He's good at his pressure. His pressure seems very wild at times, and a lot of times it is. It's like kind of crazy, but he always protects himself to an extent. He'll never completely leave himself open unless he screws up.
See if AnD can capitalize on this to try and get a comeback here. War with a good lead, especially at this percent with such a strong character. Ryu it'll take one hit and he can take the stock very easily.
Indeed. That's a good kick.
That was a good kick. Spot dodging the spear, but then getting kicked in the face. Oh, there it is.
Wow, down smash killing. That's actually a very weak smash. It's his weakest one. It's big below though.
I mean, his weakest one when he has such strong ones is still not the worst. Like, he has such strong smashes.
I would have been so excited if that connected. That was like very close to prime comboing positioning right there.
I think Ward wanted to turn around after the first one. Nice grab by AnD. He's been killing a lot when War is coming back to the stage, so I think that's where he'll capitalize his kills. Just shielding the aerial for another grab, keeping him off stage. Oh, getting him with the...
That helps.
Yeah.
Ryu's Tatsu is one of the best.
That is...
Wow,
that is
Wayne, why? Why? There's like no reason to do that. Up B's gonna beat that every time. Well, anyway.
Does get the gimp on AnD.
That's a quick 2-0. Yeah.
I definitely want to see AnD make a little bit more of a comeback in this one, because that was...
Yeah, you never want to get to winners finals and get third. Not a good feeling.
That's still a good placement for AnD. He'll be disappointed, but I think in the end he'll be glad he got third.
Is LT back yet?
LT, I believe, is back, but
where he at?
I don't know. Maybe because he's just got back, he has to do things. I definitely would have liked to see him come out, and maybe he will start again coming out now that he's back from the Philippines.
We shall see. Oh, I like to see him tomorrow. I don't know if he'll come though.
He might. He does come to the Sundays, so
he does. Forward air.
Oh, AnD with a large percent lead. I just noticed that.
Yeah, he has it, but he has to hold it. Nice.
Oh, that will not take it.
That's honestly a decent check against focus, because you can just jump out if you see it's not going to work out. Good kill.
Up there will kill. AnD with a strong lead for the first time in the set. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Let's see if he can play a little safer and just rack up the damage slowly.
Wow, nice jab reset with the nair. Oh, and if he had been a little bit higher, I don't know if he short hopped that, but I think if he had committed to a double jump, he could have spiked him. And that would have been kind of a spirit breaker. Oh, if he had true DP there, that would have been it.
James Lynch from... Oh, AnD going high with W. That's a nice mix-up.
He had to, though.
Yes, he had to.
He had no invincibility left. AnD finally starting to tack on some extra credit. He desperately needs this game, from a mental standpoint. Despite, even though obviously if he loses, it's over anyway.
Yes, to get the momentum back in his favor after both of the other convincing games, almost, it would be nice.
Oh,
Wake up,
no.
Shoryuken. Wayne is not War is not afraid to do that kind of stuff.
This is scary though, because this is prime Ryu percents, like in the mid 50s to 80s. Your rage is already stocked up, and you can just come down with a bunch of momentum.
Nice stick.
So all AnD has to do is just keep it together and protect himself.
Ryu with rage though is quite scary, so I'd like to see AnD take this before it gets,
Yeah, getting a tipper kill would be good, but I think at this point he should just keep grabbing him until he dies.
Yes.
A
couple pummels.
No.
Almost taking it.
And the thing about War is that he mashes, so you can't pummel too long. I think he just has to get one more. That's it.
That is the grab.
Yep. That throw sounds so funny to me.
Corn, She's definitely cute. I was just struck by her win pose. I haven't seen it because Andy hasn't won a match against War yet, but waifu. I'm curious to see where Andy will go. Dreamland. Yes, going to Dreamland. Andy has, I feel like in the last game he was grabbing a lot more, and that was just paying off from a lot, like grabbing all of War's options in the air, landing on them. Which is a definite Andy thing. He really likes to do that kind of stuff, just grab you out of your move. Oh, let's see if he not there to capitalize on any option that War had to take. With the up air being such a wide arc, I feel like Andy should have just landed and then just jumped up and then baited it. A nice spike there by War, catching Andy off stage. Now with the large lead.
Yeah, War's way ahead now. Oh my gosh. That was probably a messed up DP.
And just like you said, War mashing out of the grab. Andy hesitated, tried to get pummels out of there, but he missed the grab entirely for it.
I mean, he's just going off.
Once Wayne feels himself, he is not afraid to go aggro, and I think that's gonna get to Andy in the end because
no, and his instincts in all games are just so good.
Yeah. Andy's still definitely not out of this.
He's not yet, but he's close.
He is, but I've been trying to get him into the mentality of it's never over. Don't autopilot. Don't give up. Ooh, that was very nice connection by War right there.
That was crispy.
Oh, I think that grab would have taken it by the ledge. Back throw? I don't know if it would have, but.
Oh, step on it, step on it. That's a B. Step on it.
I think I got it. Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
I will definitely get a towel and get that guy.
Ugh.
Yep.
That was a B in here.
I don't know.
Well, that was weird. I've never seen a B come into the room this late at night. He must have been lost.
Yep. Speaking of Bs, let's see if Andy can get this stinger off. Oh, tries to go for it right there. Oh, keeping him off stage. Andy's really capitalizing on this, which is exactly what he needs to do.
Oh, ended up really bad. That's AnD's worst habit to this day. Get up from the ledge, buffer roll, and it got blown up. All right, Russian War Grand Finals.